Hello, welcome back to O&A Q&A, and I am coming to you from St. Paul Johnson. Today there will be two separate interviews, two Q&As, both with Central, and number one singles, Julia Chang, and number two singles, Yur Mua. Alright, welcome back to O&A Q&A, and again we're going to be interviewing Julia Chang of Central. And today, let's hear what happened in your match with Johnson's Alyssa Vang.
The first couple, maybe around 5 points, I was trying to test her out a little bit, see how she plays. And I figured out she played cross court, so I had to change up my playing style a little bit. And she's an attacker, so I had to set her up. It was harder to set her up and for me to attack her.
Yeah, in the first set you were down 5-1. You had a couple aces against you. Are the lines here harder to figure out, or what was going on in that regard?
The lighting was a lot different from Central's, and so one side was darker than the other, and I couldn't really measure my clears.
Okay. And you trailed in my scoring here, 19-14 in the first set, and you came back to win. What was going on? What were you thinking about on how to come back to win, or what were you looking to do?
Well, my shots weren't going in, so I had to change up my playing style. So I had to slow it down a little bit because I don't play at a faster pace. So I did some drops and it didn't work. So I did more clears and then a couple of attacks.
It seemed that there were more hitting errors. You were getting more points on hitting errors than on winners today. Were you setting up your opponent in that regard today?
I'm not quite sure. I was just kind of playing, but it was just harder to set her up because she kind of plays almost like how I think I play for myself.
All right. In the second set, you were down 7-4, and then you had a run of 6. Starting off with drive. What was your method there? Your strategy there?
Well, she couldn't get a couple of them, so I had to continue so I can get my points up, and I play better once I know I'm in a lead, so I just play smarter.
And at the end of the match, you scored the last 5 points. Again, what was the battle plan there?
Well, I didn't want to go to 3 games, so I had to bring up my game, and for the conference game, I had to stay at my top 2 place. So I didn't want to go to 3 games, which would have been a tiring game, and I just wanted to keep my top seeds.
Yeah, I had you playing 16 minutes today, 16 minutes and 20 seconds. Compared to like last Friday when you played Eden Prairie, how do you prepare differently, like a conference opponent? This is Johnson. How do you prepare differently for these teams?
I practice more in my coaches during practice time, and then since Johnson's more of an attacker, I had to practice more on my shots.
Okay. Let's see. We'll ask one more kind of goofy question here, since you like goofy questions. If you had $1 million, what would be your first purchase?
My first purchase, maybe a house for my family.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And what's up next for for Central?
Washington, home game against Washington on Thursday.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.